Y'all gonna stay for a little bit?
Well, we got like 10
You
minutes.
can stay long as you want. You can stay for
I know we gotta eat. She has a time
At the hotel, and I gotta go get back.
I bet you if you start, you might stay longer than that.
No, like my bus is only 11:30.
Really?
I'm flying back out.
Oh, okay. Well, safe travel. This is the first time she's done it. Yeah. We just got here. We've been here for about a month.
This music. I think everybody got oils, right? Everybody's got
You might
oil.
stay longer than that.
No, like my bus is only 11:30.
Really?
I'm flying back out.
Oh, okay. Well, safe travel. This is the first time she's done it. Yeah. We just got here. We've been here for about a month.
This music. I think everybody got oils, right? Everybody's got oil. Whatever feels good, if that feels good. Otherwise, you can have your legs out straight and just allow yourself to settle in the space. Take in the sounds. Let your journey here go and just settle in with me. Maybe allow the eyes to close or take a soft gaze over the tip of the nose. Allow the palms to rest on the knees. Pardon me, facing up if you need energy or down if you need grounding. Allowing your shoulders to rest and fall away from the ears. Allowing relaxation and peace to cover your body. I'd like to perform a metta meditation this morning with you all before we get started, and it's called the loving kindness meditation. So as we sit here today, connecting to our breath, just focusing on the tone, the temperature of the breath, not necessarily manipulating the breath, just allowing it to flow into the body and out of the body, just acknowledging this breath, this power that keeps us going without any intervention from us. Focusing that breath now in between the eyebrows in that third eye area. This is the area of discernment. This is the area that lets you know that you can trust yourself. Now focusing that breath here, imagine that breath as a sharp beam of light. Taking a deep inhale, filling the belly. And on the exhale, imagine that beam of light growing and covering you. And on the inhale, imagine that light shrinking back into that third eye space, back to you. And as you exhale, allow it to cover everyone in the space. And as you inhale, it comes right back to you. As you exhale, it covers everyone on earth. And as you inhale, it comes right back to you. So now that we're settled and focused on the breath, let's focus in on this metta meditation. So from here, I'd like for you to think of 3 individuals. First, think of someone that you love dearly, someone that you care for and have a deep connection for. Then I want you to think of someone that you feel indifferent towards, not necessarily a connection, not necessarily a dislike or strong like. Someone that you are indifferent towards. And then 3, think of someone that is challenging to you. Someone that presents a specific challenge in your life. Maybe you don't understand why, but think of them now. And bring your mind back to the one you love. And I'd like for you to think these 3 phrases as you picture that one person that you love. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe. May you live with ease. Consider that for that person that you love right now. Now moving to the person you may feel indifference towards. Picture them in that mind's eye. Focus them sharply. And let's say those phrases to ourselves again. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they be safe. May they live with ease. Now picturing that person that may present a challenge to us. Picture them sharply in your mind's eye. saying the same phrases. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they be safe. May they live with ease. And now lastly, but not least, picture yourself. And let's say after me, may I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe. May I live with ease. As you slowly bring yourself back into your body, maybe wiggling the fingers, maybe wiggling the toes, bringing the palms into heart center, bowing our heads as we prepare for this practice, and blinking our eyes open to greet the yogis in the space. Good morning, everyone. All right, so let's get started. So let's just find that comfortable seat on your mat, finding the center of your mat, allowing the shoulders to relax and release down the sides, TPing the fingertips along your sides. Taking a deep inhale here and rolling those shoulders up towards the ears, and exhale, release them down the back. Let's take 3 in each direction, inhaling up, exhaling down. Good. One more in this direction. And then let's reverse directions, really connecting that breath, inhaling on the way up and exhaling on the way down. Good. 2 more of those shoulder rolls. Beautiful, everyone. Now allow those fingertips to TP outside of the hips. I'm just going to scoot back so I can see everybody. Allow the fingertips to TP along the sides, and let's inhale, sweeping those arms up, interlace those fingertips, turn them towards the sky and press up. Really keep those sits bones connected to the mat. Take a deep inhale here, and on the exhale, lean to your right. Keeping those sits bones connected, take a deep inhale, exhaling, take it through the center. Good. Inhale, reset. Take a deep inhale, press those fingertips back up, exhale to your right. Beautiful. Inhale through the center, exhale to your left. Beautiful. Last time, reset in the center, take it to your right. Beautiful. Back through the center, take it to your left. Beautiful. Bring it back into center. Good. Exhale, lower those arms down. Beautiful. Let's inhale it back up, grabbing opposite elbows. Inhale as we open the chest as much as we can, gazing forward. Take a deep inhale here and lean that torso towards your left. Swing it around to the front, finding a release, big circles. Going in for 2. Beautiful, through the center, going in for 3. Resetting in the center, holding here, and then taking 3 in the opposite direction. Trying to keep those sits bones connected. Beautiful, that's 2. 1 more. And resetting right in the center. Beautiful. Exhale when you're ready, releasing those palms down by your side. Beautiful. Inhale those hands up, airplaning from the sides, engaging the backs of those arms. Thumbs up to the sky. Roll those shoulders back. And then inhale, stretch that right arm across the chest. Hook the left arm at the wrist and gaze away. Take 2 breaths here. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Good. 1 more good breath in and out. Beautiful. Exhale. Open it right back up. Beautiful. Taking that left arm this time across the chest. Hooking over that wrist. Gaze away from the fingers. 3 good breaths here. Inhale. Relax that shoulder away from the ears. 2 more breaths in and out. Good. 1 more breath in and out. Good. Open it back up. Beautiful. Inhale as we bring those palms together and arch the spine. Thumbs up. Deep inhale. Exhale. Open to the sky. Chin up. Inhale, bring it together, arch that spine, get the spine warmed up. Exhale, open up to the sky. Good, one more for 3. Beautiful, open up, last time. Lovely, exhale, let those hands drop to the mat. Beautiful. All right, now we're gonna swing those knees around into tabletop. Tabletop, you're in all 4s. Knees are hip width distance apart. 2 fists in between the knees to measure hip width distance. Feet are flat on the tops, and fingertips are spread wide to support you. As we inhale, we're gonna lean it forward. Tilt that tailbone up to the sky and gaze up, just over the wrist. And then on the exhale, we're gonna tuck the chin and send those hips just past the knees. Good, pushing that mat away as we lean it right back up to cow. Tilt the tailbone up, gaze it up. Beautiful, inhale, take it back. Exhale, roll it forward into cow. And back to cat. Beautiful, bring it to center. All right, as we inhale, we're gonna sweep that right hand up to the sky, open it up. And on the exhale, take that right hand under the left, shoulder and cheek to the mat, threading the needle. Resting everything on the mat. Maybe you walk that left hand away to intensify that stretch. Maybe you take that right hand behind the back for a bind if that feels good. And let's take 2 good breaths while we're here. Good. 1 more. Inhaling and exhaling. Walk those fingertips back towards the body and sweep that right hand right back up to the sky. Open it up. Beautiful. Exhale, bring it down, back to tabletop. Other side. Inhale, left hand floats up, open the chest. Exhale, bring it under, shoulder and cheek to the mat. Resting here, 2 good breaths. Inhaling deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale completely. Exhale completely. Walk those fingertips back to the body. Inhale as you float that left hand back up to the sky. Exhale, bring it down. Good. Push it back, finding that seat again. But we're going to take those feet about hip width distance, about the width of your mat. Bring your palms to rest just below the knees. As you inhale, bring that chest forward, chin up. Exhale, tuck the chin, arch the spine, release those arms long. Good. Inhale, pull it up, chin up. Exhale, tuck the chin, arch the spine. Good. Take 1 more. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, take it back. Good. Now I'm going to turn my back because sometimes this is a little easier. Keeping those feet wide, we're going to take that right hand under the right leg. We're going to grab the left ankle and pull it through. I like to call this the baby wow thing. We're going to hug that right leg in, hug it in tight, take a deep inhale here and gaze over that shoulder. On the exhale, we're going to look to the left, bring that left hand to the mat, and we're going to sweep that right hand over while releasing in those hips. Beautiful, beautiful. Exhale, lower down, hug the knee, gaze over the shoulder. We're going to try to make this one fluid movement. All right, left hand to the mat, right hand sweeps up and over and takes those hips with it. Beautiful. Exhale, bring it down, hug the knee, gaze over the shoulder. Last one. Beautiful. Take the left hand down to the mat, sweep it up and over. Excellent. Bring everything down. All right, soles of the feet are back to the mat, wider than hip width. Left hand this time goes under the left leg, grabs the right ankle and pulls through. Hug that left knee in nice and tight. Deep inhale as you gaze over that shoulder. On the exhale, that right hand comes to the mat. Left hand sweeps up and over. Open those hips up. Beautiful. Exhale, bring it down. Hug the knee, gaze over the shoulder. Beautiful. Love it. Right hand to the mat, sweep it up and over. Excellent. Bring it down. Let's do one more for good measure. Hug the knee, gaze. Take it to the mat and sweep. Beautiful, bring it down. All right, spin those knees back around to tabletop. All right, now we're gonna start with the light flow. There are adjustments for every single thing that we do. So if you feel like you're not seeing what you need, just wave your finger at me and I'll come around and help you. Do what you can. Don't feel stressed or pressured to compete. Remember, when you practice with me, we mind our mats. It's none of our business what's going on outside of our mats. So let's just do that. We're here for us, not for anybody else. All right, so we're in tabletop here. So let's just take a deep inhale with our feet flat on the tops. We're gonna curl those toes under and we're gonna send those hips up high for down dog. Now, if this is too much for you, you can keep those knees bent and rest your belly on the tops of your thighs. Now, in down dog, walk those feet in about 1 footprint to make sure that those glutes, make sure that that gift is hitting the sky. All right, tilt the tailbone up to the sky and gaze at the knees. All right, bend in the right knee and push that left heel towards the mat. Straighten that right knee out and push that right heel toward the mat. And just take a few of these, bending and pressing, bending and pressing. Good, let that head relax. Nice and heavy, let the shoulders release. As you inhale, bend the knees and let's walk those feet up nice and slow to meet the hands. Beautiful, meeting in a forward fold, hinging at the hips. Bending the knees is okay, resting your belly at the thighs. Just however you get there, meet me at the top of the mat. Let everything hang. Take a good inhale. On the exhale, roll it all the way up, nice and slow. 1 vertebrae at a time. Good, hands up, chin up. Tap the fingertips. Good, exhale, dive it down. All right, inhale, take those palms towards the shin, tuck the chin as if you have a tennis ball under your chin. Exhale, sink into the fold. Beautiful, bend the knees, fingertips are on the mat. Step that left leg back as far as you can. Beautiful, you're in your lunge. All right, drop that knee and flip the foot flat. Good, pushing into this right foot, raise the torso up. Palms to the top of the knee. Nice and strong, roll those shoulders back. Now, if this feels good, keep those palms on the knee and let's scissor those legs by leaning forward. Gazing forward. Exhale, bring it back to center. Now, if you want to take this a little deeper, as you lean forward, frame the foot. Or stay on your knee, however you're feeling it, and then walk it back to a half split. Walk it all the way back. Now, wherever you need to stop, stop. If here is good for you, stay here. If you can take it all the way back, take it all the way back and remove the sole of the foot from the mat. If you have to compensate by arching that spine, walk it up. Give yourself a little bit of grace and a little bit of space. Take 1 more good breath here. Exhale, walk it forward, scissoring those legs, gazing forward, nice, strong, proud chest, good. Exhale, walk it back to that half split. Foot can be flat or toes can be curled. 2 breaths, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, walk it forward. Beautiful, we're gonna stay right here, but we're gonna push that back knee away from the mat, back to that lunge. Good. Now we're going to turn our toes to the long edge of the mat, still bent in that right knee. Perfect. Walk it back to the back of the mat for a low ninja or side lunge. Now, if this feels good, stay here. If you want to deepen it, remove the sole of the foot again for low ninja. Beautiful. Exhale, walk it to the top. Bend in that knee first for the side lunge. Stay here if it feels good or remove that foot for low ninja. Good, exhale, lower that foot and let's take it back to the top of the mat in that lunge where we started. Beautiful. All right, now we're in that lunge. Let's press that left hand to the mat and open on the right for a revolved twist. Beautiful, 2 breaths here. It's gonna be tough, so suck that belly button into the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, bring that right hand down to frame the foot. Lower that knee, and let's heel toe that right foot out about 45 degrees. Bring both palms inside for lizard. Now you can stay here if this feels good. Maybe rock it back and forth, or maybe you take it down to the forearms if you're feeling real open. But if that spine curves, keep it up. Don't feel pressured. All right, 3 breaths here, 3 breaths. So you can keep this nice and static. You can press on the knee to open that hip up. If you're up high, you can still press into that knee and gaze to the right. Or you can just take some gentle rocks to open that hip up. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale as you push yourself back up. Heel toe that foot to point towards the top of the mat again. Frame the foot. Beautiful. Now shift the weight into that left hand and send that knee right back. Good. Exhale, lower all the way to the chest. Palms are framing the chest. Inhale as you press the mat away into cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, push back to child's pose. Big toes together, knees apart. Sit in your child's pose. Release everything that you just did. Any judgment that you may have for yourself or others, release it. Maybe create an intention here. What brought you to the mat this morning? Maybe think of someone that can get you through this flow. Maybe think of those people that we meditated on in the beginning. As you exhale, raise it up and let's snake into cobra. So you're coming up into tabletop and you're going to lower and press up. Beautiful, beautiful. So from cobra, excellent. We're going to curl those toes and pike the hips. Down dog. Now, because we're going to repeat these flows, we're going to get a little faster each time. So let's inhale as we bend and press those knees. Only a couple of times this time. Find stillness, bend the knees, and walk the feet to meet the hands. Meeting in that forward fold. Inhale as we roll it all the way up. Hands up, chin up, tap those fingertips, and dive it down. Beautiful. Inhale, palms to shins, tuck the chin, halfway lift. Exhale, sink into the fold. Beautiful. Bend the knees. That right leg's going back this time to that lunge. Take your time. All right. Drop that knee. Beautiful. Flip the foot. Both palms to the knee. Beautiful. Roll those shoulders back. Proud chest. Deep inhale. Lean it forward on the exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, reset. Exhale, lean it forward, scissoring those legs, feeling those hamstrings and those quads open up. Frame the foot if it feels good. And walk it back, half split. Wherever you're feeling it, you should feel that hamstring open up. Tilt the tailbone up a little bit so you can feel it a little more. 1 more breath. Exhale, walk it forward, scissoring those legs. Open the hip flexors up, gaze it forward, proud chest. Beautiful, take it back. Wonderful, 2 breaths. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful, inhale, exhale, walk it forward. Last time. Understand how important your breath is here. Exhale, take it back. I'm not just saying inhale and exhale for my health. It's for your health. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. 1 more. And walk it back up. Beautiful. Bring those palms back to the knee. Reset. Roll those shoulders down and back. As we bring both palms down, this time inside of the foot. Heel toe that foot out about 45 degrees for lizard. Beautiful. Gaze forward. Press those shoulders down. Open the chest. Stay here or take it down to the forearms. 2 breaths. Remember, we can rock. We can press that knee. Whatever feels good to get those hips open. 1 more breath. Exhale as you push it up. Heel toe that foot back. Inhale as you raise that knee. Good. Exhale, turn those feet towards the long edge of the mat. Stay bent in that knee. Side lunge. Beautiful. Both toes should be pointing straight forward on the long edge of the mat. Good. Now walk it to the back of the mat. Side lunge first. Stay here or low ninja, raising that foot. Perfect, perfect. Exhale, lower the foot, walk it back up to the top. Side lunge first or low ninja. Excellent. Lower that foot back to side lunge and take those toes back to the top of the mat into that runner's lunge. Perfect. All right, stay right here. If you need a moment, take a child's pose. It's always available. Take it when you want it, not when you need it. Right hand to the mat, open to the left for a revolve lunge. We got 2 breaths here. Suck that belly button in. Direct that work there. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bring both palms to frame that foot. Send the weight, drop the knee, send the weight into that right hand and sweep that foot back to tabletop. Great work. All right, exhale, lower the chest to the mat. Keep those elbows tucked in. Push the mat away, point the toes, cobra. Exhale, take it back to child's pose. Sit it back. Take a moment. Again, release. Maybe connect that third eye to the mat. Maybe massage from left to right. Maybe take a sip of water. Take that also when you want it, not when you need it. All right. Now as we come up, we're gonna snake it forward again and push up into cobra. Now we're gonna be on the ground for a minute before we go into the next flow. So let's just lower to the chest. We're gonna take the forearms to frame the chest. Hands are flat on the floor. All right, this is Sphinx. We're gonna just push the chest up, just barely. We're gonna gaze forward, point the toes, engage the glutes, tighten those glutes up. And then as we exhale, let's lower everything down, forehead to the mat. Release the glutes, release the entire back body. Inhale, pressing those forearms into the mat, raising the head, engage those glutes. Good. Exhale, lower down, release everything. Inhale, engage the glutes, engage that back body, push it up. Point those toes. Maybe those toes float above the mat. Now we're gonna stay right here, lower the gaze just slightly. We're gonna take the knee and we're gonna slide that right knee up towards the elbow. Good. Lower the chest, forehead back to the mat. Inhale, press it up. Now we should be opening those hip flexors here. Pressing up, gazing forward. Good. Exhale, lay it down. Still engaging that back body on the press up. Inhale, press it up. Engage, point that left toe. Exhale, lower everything down, release it. Inhale, last time, press it up. Beautiful. Exhale, release. All right, this time we're gonna stretch those hands out wide just for a moment. We're gonna take that left arm and stretch it right across the chest and open in a twist. You should feel that low back. And if you don't, wiggle that shoulder across just a little bit. I'm gonna walk around and make sure everybody's got it. Looks good, breathe. All right, bend that knee. Now you're gonna take this arm, stretch it across your chest, and then open right up. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Everybody looks good. 2 more breaths here. Inhale, try to find that release. Exhale, 1 more breath. Inhale. Beautiful. Exhale, bring everything back to the mat. Fingertips are still TPing out to each side. On the inhale, press the chest up. Exhale, we're gonna drop the right shoulder and gaze to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, drop the left shoulder, gaze to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, lower and frame the chest again in that Sphinx. Bend and slide that left knee up towards the elbow. Keep that foot flexed, don't let it creep in. And then inhale, press it up. Exhale, lower. Beautiful. Inhale, press it up. Point the toe maybe. Engage that spine. Exhale, lower down. One more time, press it up. Beautiful. Exhale, lower down. All right, taking those arms out, we're gonna stretch that right arm this time across the chest. Open with the left for a twist on the other side. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, really focusing on whatever you're holding on to and giving ourselves permission to let it go. One more breath. Exhale, bring it all back to the mat. TP those fingertips. Stretch that leg out. Inhale, press up. Exhale, drop that left shoulder. Gaze to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, right shoulder goes down. Gaze to the left. Inhale to center. Beautiful. Exhale, let it go. Stretch those arms out along the sides. Palms are facing the sky. Find your favorite cheek and just rest. Let the shoulders collapse into the mat. Taking a deep inhale. Exhale, release it all. Turn to your other favorite cheek. Inhale. Exhale. On the inhale, bring the forehead to the center of the mat. Palms frame the chest. Keep it nice and tight. Curl the toes. Now you can push right up into plank or modified plank on the knees, but let's push up. Beautiful. If you're in plank or modified plank, let's take it to down dog. All right. Bend the knees and walk it up. Inhale all the way up. Fingertips tap. Beautiful. Exhale, let's bring those palms into center. Now we're gonna work on our balance. All part of the flow, we're gonna work on tree pose. So from here, let's feel the mat under our toes. Really get that grip into that mat. All right, maybe we lift all 10 toes away from the mat and lower nice and easy to the mat, really focusing on that balance. Now, a couple of things are gonna help you here. Your core, sucking that belly button into the spine, tilting the pelvis forward. I don't wanna see any booties sticking out. Tuck those booties in and gaze forward. Find a dristi, a non-moving object above your mat. Don't look down because you'll go down. Roll those shoulders back. Now, take those palms back into heart center. Stay engaged in every part of your body, pushing those palms together, keeping those shoulders engaged. Let's shift the weight to the right foot. Slide that left heel just over the ankle. Just a kickstand here. Good. Now this is a tree pose. Keep that knee open. Keep the pelvis pressing forward. Keep those hands engaged to each other. Suck that belly button into the spine. Now you can stay right here, or you can take that heel just below the knee. Keep those hips open. Pressing those hands in will keep you focused, and then finding your dristi. You can stay right here, or you can ratchet that foot up above the knee. Now I'm a little sweaty, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that today. So let's just find our spot. Now if you feel good, take those palms overhead. Beautiful. Maybe we exhale and open our tree. Beautiful. Inhale, bring those palms together. Exhale, bring it down to the heart. And release. Shake it out. Shake it out. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Just wipe all that negative energy. Oh, what's wrong with your balance? What's wrong with you? Just wipe it off. Let it all go. All right. Reset. Roll the shoulders back. Let those feet get connected to the mat. Beautiful. Switch the weight into the left. Well, your left over there. Roll the shoulders back. Tilt those glutes forward. Bring the palms together. Activate. Press. Now we got a kickstand just over the ankle. Perfect. Bring that. There you go. Perfect. Now stay here or slide it up. Keep it under or over the knee. Now, if we were dry, we could press that foot into the leg to keep that balance engaged. Now, maybe you slide it up. Keep breathing. Focus on your dristi and raise those hands up if it feels good. If you fall out, just come right back in. Open your tree and bring it together. We like windy trees, so just bring it down and release. Shake it out, shake it out. Good work, good work. All right, inhale, sweep it up, let it all go. Exhale, swan dive it down. Let all that stuff roll off your back onto the earth and away from your body. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, sink into the fold and just hang out here just for a second. As you inhale, roll it all the way up. Palms go to the hips. Roll the shoulders back. We're gonna step that left foot back about a quarter of a way of your mat. Keep that back foot diagonal, 45 degrees. Let's square the hips forward, roll those shoulders back. On the inhale, we're gonna take the chest to the knee for pyramid. 3 breaths in this pyramid. So as we exhale, lead with the chest. Tilt that tailbone up again. Gaze at the knees. You can keep your palms on your hips, or you can frame the foot. You can rest on the shin, the knee, whatever feels good, but keep tilting that tailbone up so you can feel that hamstring open. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale as we roll it up. Palms to the hips. Beautiful. Exhale, we're turning back to the long edge of the mat. Let's take those feet wider than hip width distance. Roll the shoulders back, tilt the pelvis forward. Maybe we take a baby back bend here on the inhale, and on the exhale, hinging at the hips, wide leg, forward fold. Taking those palms down, open those legs up as wide as feels good. Keep those palms in between the feet for now. Now walk them forward about 1 palm print. Maybe walk them off the mat if that feels good. We're gonna lean forward, putting all of our weight into the toes, maybe raising the heels. Now you can stay here, or you can take 3 push-ups if you're feeling randy. Let's take 3 push-ups. Inhale as we bend the elbows and we press away. Exhale, bend the elbows, press away. 1 more time, bend and press. Lower the heels. Walk the palms back between the feet or close. And then as we inhale, bring those palms to the hips. Exhale, roll it up. Good. Now from here, open your legs a little wider. And whatever way you can, without hurting yourself, lower yourself to a seated straddle. Just don't hurt yourself. All right. If you get a cramp like me, just knock it out. All right. So nice wide legs here. All right. Wide legs. Taking those palms outside the hips. We're going to inhale and sweep to the back of the mat. Keep those feet flexed. Exhale, lower. Sweep to the top of the mat. Inhale, both palms outside the hips. Flex those feet. Exhale, right palm in between, followed by the left. Keeping that spine nice and flat, shoulders away from the ears, gaze forward, keep those feet flexed because it'll give you more room to go down. Now, if you feel good here, stay here. If you want to walk it out a little more, walk it out. Keep those feet flexed. It'll give you room. Tilt the tailbone up. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Find a little more space with every exhale. Inhale. Exhale. If you feel that spine curving, walk it out a little bit. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Walking it up. Good. Now bring those palms behind the back into space. Bend the knees. Keep the feet wide. Good. Now drop those knees to the top of the mat. Perfect. Take it to the back of the mat. 1 more time to the top. 1 more time to the back. And then bring it to the top, and we're going to stay here, finding a 90-90. So we want that shin in line with the top of the mat. Just turn it towards me, Marissa, and see if you can just bring your whole, just reset towards me, just so you can see me. All right. Have that shin in line with the top of your mat. Bend that back knee behind you, and you want to look for squares inside of your legs or triangles. So you can do 90-90 or 45-45. All right, everybody looks good. Let's frame the foot and the knee. Press those shoulders square to the front. Inhale as we release that right hand up and over. Exhale, bring it down. Good, other hand comes up and over. Exhale, bring it down. Beautiful, walk those hands forward in front of the shin. You stay here maybe, or you take it down to the forearms. 2 breaths. Looking down, relaxing. Don't worry about me. I'm going to take you wherever you need to go. So just breathe. Close your eyes if you'd like to. 1 more breath. Now you can stay here, or you can stretch that back leg out long for pigeon. Now if you go into pigeon, that front knee should be wider than your hip. So don't keep your knee up here. Open that knee up, stretch that back leg out, turn the shoulders forward, and maybe stay up or come down. Whatever feels good. 2 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On the inhale, bring the palms to the mat. Press the chest up, gaze forward. Curl those back toes, raise the knee, and send that right leg back to down dog. Perfect, perfect. Great work. All right, stay in down dog just for a moment. Rock it out, walk it out. And then exhale as we send those hips up high, rolling up onto the toes and flattening out into plank. Or modified plank. Going to the knees is fine. And then as we exhale, we're gonna lower our back to our chest. We're gonna press up to cobra. And we're gonna send those hips back to child's pose. Great work, great work. Take a moment, towel off. We're gonna do that again for the other side. Take a sip. Just release. Great work. All right. Okay. So from child's pose, we're gonna snake it forward, back into cobra, pressing that mat away. Beautiful. Curl the toes, pike the hips, down dog. Looking for that inverted V shape. Glutes are high to the sky. Tailbone is tilted up, shoulders are relaxed away from the ears. As we inhale, rolling up onto the toes, bending the knees, walk the feet to meet the hands. Good. Inhale, roll it all the way up. Bring the palms together, pressing. We're gonna take that tree again on both sides. A little shorter this time. Find your grounding. Roll the shoulders back, going in on the left. We're gonna kickstand. Kickstand that heel on the ankle. We're gonna roll those shoulders back. Open the knee up. Maybe we raise it up. Maybe we raise it even higher. Pressing into those hands. Keep that engaged as we exhale. Take the hands up. Inhale to open your tree. Exhale, close it up. Inhale, bring it all the way back to heart center and release. Good job. Let it go. Let it go. All right, other side. We're going right in. Inhale, sweep it up. Palms together, press. Bring it down to the chest. Find your grounding. Kickstand that foot. Open that knee. Slide it up if you like. Maybe a little more. Grow your tree. Open your tree. Open that knee. Bring those palms back together. Press. Bring it down and release. Good job. Shake it out. Excellent, excellent. All right, palms to hips. Step that right leg back, 3/4 of the mat. 45-degree angle, square those shoulders forward. Tilt the pelvis forward, roll those shoulders back. Leading with the chest, take it down for your pyramid. 3 breaths. Frame the foot or keep those hands on the knees. Inhale, or the hips. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. On the exhale, palms to hips. Raise it all the way back up. Beautiful. Shift those toes to the long edge of the opposite side of the mat. Heel toe those feet wider than the hips. Tilt the pelvis forward, roll the shoulders back. Lean it back for that baby back bend. And on the exhale, send it forward, hinging at the hips. Take those palms down to the mat and just rest here for a second. Stay here or walk it off of the mat. Send the weight into the feet, rolling those heels away from the mat. 3 push-ups. Or just stay right where you're at. Inhale. Lower on the exhale, bending the elbows. Inhale, press it up. Exhale, bend the elbows. Exhale, press it up. Last time, lower. And press up. Lower the heels, walk the feet or hands back to the mat. Good. Take those palms to the hips. Roll it up. Beautiful. Heel toe those feet even wider and lower with as much grace as you can muster. Wide leg straddle. All right, beautiful. Nice wide legs. Keep those feet flexed, giving you space in those hip flexors. Good. Let's inhale, sweep it to the back of the mat. Keep those feet flexed. Exhale, sweep it to the top. Perfect. Take both of those palms down. Flex those feet. Inhale, bring the palms forward. Deep inhale, lower on the exhale. Keep that spine straight. Keep the feet flexed so you can get room in those hips. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, walk it up. Beautiful. Take those palms behind the back in space. Bend the knees, bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Perfect. Let's windshield wipe. Up and back. Up and back. When we go this way, we want the opposite shin that we didn't have before. I've got my left up here to the top of the mat. 90-90s. Perfect, perfect. Take your time. All right, now frame the foot and the knee. Square the shoulders forward. Deep inhale, release that right hand up and over. Exhale, lower. Good, inhale, left hand. Exhale, lower. Palms go forward. Maybe we go down to the forearms. 1 good breath. Or 3 if you want to stay here. If you want to take it into pigeon, stretch that leg out long and take it to pigeon. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Finding a release in those hips. All of us, I like to say as women, hold a lot in our hips, but all of us do. Thinking about how you can hold emotion in your body. Understand that whatever is keeping you from releasing in this pose, in the breath, focus on where you're holding. Think about what you're holding. Are you holding what you have to do when you leave here? If you are, release it. That's then, this is now. Let it go. Take 1 more good breath here. On your exhale, bring the palms to the mat, press it up, gaze forward. Exhale, curl those back toes, raise the knee, and send that foot right back to down dog. Great work. Walk those feet out, press the heels. As we inhale, roll up onto those toes and roll it out into plank. Modified on the knees or full plank. Wherever you're at, exhale, lower all the way down to the chest. Push the mat away, flatten those feet, cobra. Exhale, take it to child's pose. And take as much time as you need in this child's pose. We're going to sweep around, long legs, seated when you're ready. Perfect. Get those feet nice and long. Keep them flexed. Take a sip of water. We're just going to do a little abs, and then we're going to take it down for Shavasana. All right, just a little abs. Okay, so in staff pose, when you're ready, we're going to bring those palms to frame the hips. I'm just going to demonstrate, so if you guys are still getting yourselves water and whatnot, we're working on these small intrinsic muscles. That's what yoga does. So all of those things that move you. You think these big muscles are what's moving you. Well, when you get old and these big muscles get tired, you realize I should have worked the little guys, because the little guys are what get these big ones moving. So let's flex our feet and bring our palms to line the hips. We're just going to raise this foot. And I know Onez loves this one. We do this a lot in our private sessions. So let's flex our feet, and we're going to inhale as we just raise and lower. Good. Inhale, raise. Good. And lower. Inhale, raise and lower. Now this time we're going to take it a little bit out to the side, about the upper corner of the mat. So we're going to inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. Now keep that those shoulders rolled back. Remember, if you feel your spine arching, back out, because it's okay if you only get your foot up that high. It's not about the height, it's about the work. Okay, so roll those shoulders back, flex the foot. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good, we got one more of those. All right, keep it nice and strong. Take a breath. Give yourself a Thai massage if you need it. All right, when you're ready, roll those shoulders back. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. All right, now I said abs, and you're wondering, that's not abs, that's my hip flexors, but it's all connected. All of this is a triangle here that we want to keep strong. So let's flex these feet, take it in on the other side. So remember, we got 3 raises. Relax, inhale as we raise and lower. Good. Raise and lower. Keep that foot flexed. One more time, raise and lower. Good. All right, release that. Now we got up, side, back. All right, roll it back 3 times. Inhale, raise, exhale, inhale, and lower. Beautiful, beautiful. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Perfect. One more. You got it, you got it. Just breathe. All right, roll those shoulders back. Nice and proud, nice and strong. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Perfect, perfect. Let's take it to a butterfly. Rock it out. Press those knees open. Flap those wings. Perfect. Just breathe. All right, now stretch those legs out. All right, we're going to let all of that go. Inhaling as we sweep it up. Nice, strong back. Exhale. Take it to the feet, the shins, or the knees. Bending the knees is okay. And just breathe. Let everything we've just done go, except for the gratitude of these bodies getting us through. I want you to take your time and sweep those fingers up the feet, past the shins, past the knees, the thighs, all the way up the torso, reaching for the sky with gratitude. Exhale, folding it down. Thinking of nice things to say to ourselves, to our bodies. They are our vessels, and we are merely consciousness. It is our responsibility to take care of these bodies as they are a gift that we have for a short while. So let's speak to ourselves like we would someone we love. As we trace up the feet, up the shins, up the knees, we're not thinking, I hate my thighs, I hate my stomach. We're thinking, I love this body. As we reach up to the sky, exhale, folding it down. Let's take that one more time, saying only kind things to ourselves as we trace up the feet, up the shins, up the knees. So thankful and grateful for these bodies, for getting us through this flow, this challenging flow. Make sure you got room behind you as you lower all the way to the mat. Good. Letting everything go. Take a good inhale here. Take those hands overhead, point the toes, full body stretch. Exhale, sweep it around. Bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug here. Squeeze in, nice and tight. Rocking from side to side, gathering all the energy that we've stirred up in the room. And on the exhale, throw it away. Let it go. Let everything go. One more time, big circle, gather all the energy. Squeeze it in, hold it just for a moment. Exhale, throw it away. Let it go. Beautiful, and just stay right there. Let everything release. I'm gonna take you into Shavasana. I'm gonna hold space for you. Allow this time to let your body settle, releasing everything that you've done. I'm gonna come around for an assist, which will be either a leg pull or a temple rub. I will ask you before I touch you.
Time to awaken and
As many as you can get out, starting from the front. Yeah. Just let those eyes close. Once I come, deep breath. Exhale. Relax.
it won't be perfect, but it's time to show the circuit. Don't be nervous.
Is it okay if I touch you? Deep breath.
It won't be perfect, but it's time to show the circuit. Don't be nervous. Close the light.
Is it okay if I touch you? Is it okay if I touch you? Deep breath. Just relax. Is it okay if I touch you? Deep breath. Is it okay if I touch you? Deep breath. Is it okay if I touch you? Deep breath. Slowly bringing gentle movement into the fingers, into the toes, maybe opening and closing the mouth. And when you're ready, and only when you're ready, bringing in one knee at a time into the chest, giving yourself one more squeeze hug. Maybe saying something kind to yourself here. I love you. I thank you. I am grateful. Allowing the knees to fall to either the left or the right, pillowing the hands beneath the head upon arrival. I'd like to leave you with a quote from the Wandering Map. He says, "The mind is trained to look for what is missing. The next improvement, the next correction, the next version of you. But the mind rarely notices what is already steady, what is already whole. Practice is not always becoming more. Sometimes it's learning to want less. Less proving, less chasing, less comparison. It is from here where contentment can quietly grow. As you slowly press yourself back up into the seated position with the eyes closed if it feels comfortable, bringing the palms into heart center upon arrival. Let's take 3 last clearing breaths here. As we inhale, exhale, release the outcome. Inhale, exhale, release the expectation. Inhale here, the deepest inhale yet. Exhale, release yourself. Bowing our heads chin to chest to seal in this practice. The light in me shines because of the light in all of you. Namaste. Thank you, ladies.